Wise Latina Network. Gives you a feeling of power.
Hi, I'm Cynthia.
And I'm Sandra.
And together we are the Two Wise Latinas. Tonight we're at the Conga Room in beautiful downtown Los Angeles.
Join us.
Gives you a feeling of power.
Okay, we are here at the Wise Latina Network with Josefina Lopez of Real Women Have Curves. Thank you for coming tonight.
Well, it's so exciting that you're doing this. It's it's about time that something like this happens. So I commend you for doing the.
Thank you. Coming from the original trailblazer of Latino women.
That's
what
right.
are you up to now? Because you've got a lot of really interesting titles. Tell me.
Well,
about that.
I'm working. I wrote Real Women Have Curves, the movie, and I'm also working on the musical version because
Right.
we should be in Broadway as well,
Right.
And I recently produced my first feature called Detained in the Desert, which is a protest to SB 1070 and the anti-immigrant laws in Arizona. And
Brilliant.
and then I have a theater. I'm the artistic director of a theater. So I'm teaching and trying to empower Latinas to become writers because we need more representation. Most of the images we see on television are those of eroticized Latinas or Latinas who are servants.
Right.
So it's
That's
kind of
right.
the role that we're given, and I think when you see a room full of executive, powerful Latinas in positions that are, that really are contributing to society, I just think it's so unfair, and so I've decided to start producing movies to change that.
Nice. And tell me about the article you have.
Well, I'm actually, it's so great. I think when Sotomayor became the Supreme Court Justice, it really made us believe that anything is possible.
That's
so
right.
I think the idea of us being wise Latinas really just spoke to me, and I decided to start a column called Ask a Wise Latina.
How appropriate.
Yeah, so I have a column that's been going on for 3 years. So when I found out about your network, I was thinking, oh my goodness, there's so many
She
wise
fit
Latinas.
right in. She just fit in.
That's right.
So just a question, why do you think we don't have more Latins or Latinas specifically in film and TV today?
Well, we have more than we did a couple years ago.
True.
But the sad part is that the Latinas that we have seen, the ones that have been successful, they mostly play the hot señorita.
Right.
And so it's not a question of getting more Latinos if we're going to be playing stereotypes. It's a question of getting quality characters. But really the main reason is that, I've been in the business for over 20 years, and the thing they tell you is that they're not commercial, which is
Right.
kind of ridiculous because there's so many Latinos in the U.S. now. The market just is like, it's there.
It's
But the
exploding.
excuse is that it's not commercial because it's about women and it's about Latinos. And so that's really it. It comes down to money. Because nobody wants to put $10 million on, on Latinos unless they're going to get money back.
What's amazing is when Jenny Rivera passed away, she had just signed to do a TV show on primetime. And then, of course, she unfortunately died in a plane crash. And I feel like it left this gaping hole for the Latino women to step up and actually fill it.
I think we must demand our proper, it's like it's never given to you. You have to demand it. Just the same way she said, we can't ask for permission to be leaders. A leader doesn't ask for permission. A leader sees the whole and says, you know what, there's something missing and we have to seize the moment.
Sees it and keeps going. Thank you, Josefina Lopez, for coming out tonight. The original trailblazer of the Wise Latinas. And
That's right.
Real Women Have Curves. Thank you.
Gives you a feeling of power.